What makes a live performance unforgettable? Is it the band, the production, the set list? Maybe, but the shows people remember forever. The ones that get passed around the internet years later, the ones that give you goosebumps watching from your sofa, almost none of them are about the band. They're about the moment the crowd took over. A crowd singing a song with no lyrics, a musician who couldn't get through his own performance, and 100,000 people who refused to let him fail. A frontman standing at a mic with nothing to do because his audience already had it completely covered. That's what this video is. The moments where the artists become the audience and the audience become the show. I'll be honest with you, I'm an uneducated Brit and I could not understand half of what was going on in the intro to this performance, but holy shit did you lot educate me on this one. Because this is probably the gold standard for crowds taking over a show, and the entire field just sings every single word back at them. Not a few people, not the front row, the whole entire place. Think about what this actually means for a musician. You've worked your whole career for a moment like that. That's when you truly know you've made it as an artist. This one is insane. Till Lindemann, a man who performs with actual fire and industrial machinery on stage, walks out for Du Hast and just doesn't sing. For the first 2 minutes of the song, he doesn't even touch the mic because the crowd are doing every single word for him. And here's the bit that makes it even better. This is Paris, a crowd of French people going bar for bar with a German metal band in German. Now look, Du Hast isn't exactly the most complex song lyrically, I'll give you that, but still, Till just stands there watching his own crowd perform his own song back at him, and honestly, I don't blame him. How can you even interrupt that? The Brazilians, back at it again. At this point, I'm just going to accept that Rio is a different planet. Now, if you don't know YYZ, it's an instrumental, no lyrics. It's one of the most technically demanding pieces of music Rush ever recorded. So, what do 100,000 Brazilians do with it? They sing the riff, all of it, in time, with more energy than most crowds bring to songs that they actually know the words to. I don't know if it's the whole football fan culture, something in the water, or just the fact that Rio is built different. But I don't even think Rush saw that coming. Nobody could have. This one hits different when you know the full story behind it. Freddie Mercury, a man who performed for crowds all over the world, who had seen absolutely everything a stadium could throw at him, actually went on record saying that this specific moment at Rock in Rio in 1985 was one of the most special of his entire career. The crowd completely takes over the opening, and then it turns into this back and forth. Freddie sings a verse and the crowd answers back, and you can see on his face that he's genuinely moved by it. I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. Watching a Sabaton crowd sing back to the band is like watching an army prepare for battle. It's like a war cry but with better production value. About a minute into the performance, the crowd just takes over completely. And when you add in the visual of phone lights spread all the way across the venue, honestly, it blows me away every time I watch it. Sabaton writes songs about soldiers and sacrifice, and their crowds perform them like they actually feel the weight of it. You genuinely cannot replicate shit like this. This is pure raw emotion and energy. If you're liking this video so far, please hit the subscribe button. It's free and it means I can make more of these videos. Back to the video. I need you to understand the pain this song has put me through before we get into it. Mr. Brightside is not just a song in the UK, it's the universal signal from every DJ that is 2 AM, your taxi is outside, and whatever night you were having is now officially over. And yet, even I'm amazed at this clip. An entire festival in Glasgow absolutely loses their mind to every single word, while Brandon Flowers just stands there grinning. You know you've written something properly special when the crowd is singing it back 10 times louder than you can sing it yourself. I mean, the Killers are barely even needed at this point. The crowd had it covered. This one is completely different to everything else on the list, and I want to give it the space it deserves. Lewis Capaldi has been really open about his battle with Tourette's, and at Glastonbury 2023, one of the biggest stages in the world, the combination of that and severe anxiety left him physically unable to get through the words mid-performance, on the main stage, in front of hundreds of thousands of people. And without missing a beat, the crowd just took over. No hesitation, no awkward silence. They sang every single word, filled every gap, and carried him through it. And then he absolutely nails the parts that he could sing. Hellfest crowds are always incredible, but I genuinely think this one caught even the Scorpions off guard. Klaus is 74 years old in this clip, 74, and he still sounds absolutely unreal. It's genuinely embarrassing for vocalists half his age. He doesn't need any help whatsoever. But when the Hellfest crowd comes in on Still Loving You, a song from 1984, the power of it is something else. This is a crowd showing a band just how deep the love still runs, all these decades later. I mean, I don't even need to explain anything more, just look at Klaus's face. It says it all.
Stop
Now this one is a personal blast from the past, as Snow Patrol takes me right back when life was a little bit simpler, mobile phones weren't glued to everyone's hands 24/7, and people actually just stood at a gig and felt things rather than watching it through a screen. And this performance of Run at Oxygen in 2009 is a perfect time capsule of exactly that. When the chorus hits, the crowd response is so overwhelming that the vocalist just stops. Not as a planned moment, not as a bit of crowd work, he like genuinely needs a second to take it all in. This moment right here is exactly what live music is actually supposed to feel like.
I can barely look at you, but every single time I know we'll make it anywhere. That was beautiful.
Gotta give us some credit, us metalheads are genuinely some of the most creative people on the planet, and this was showcased at Wacken, when the crowd finds these melodic lines buried in the riffs of Wild Eyes, and just starts singing them, completely unprompted, in unison, and with a precision that makes no sense for a crowd that big. And Winston from Parkway Drive absolutely loves every single moment of it. He stops, steps back, and just stands there with this massive grin on his face like he can't quite believe what he's hearing. One of those completely unscripted moments of pure joy that you simply can't fake.
Oh, hell yes. Yes. All right, Wacken. I need you. We're gonna do this shit together. I need your voices from the front all the way to the horizon. One big fucking family. Fuck the words. Sing that guitar with me. Yes. Sing, sing, sing.
Okay, this next clip, I just love it. It's genuinely one of my favorite moments on the whole list, because you can see the exact moment Bryan Adams has absolutely no idea what to do with himself. The crowd takes over Heaven completely, and his reaction goes through about 4 different stages in 10 seconds. Surprise, disbelief, turning to his band like, are you seeing this right now? And then this massive wave of joy as he just lets go and gets back into it.
And baby, you're all that I want when you're lying here in my arms.
Finally, we have some proof once and for all to every mum who ever said it was just a phase. When My Chemical Romance made their comeback to live shows, the crowd took that as a personal challenge. And when the last song is Welcome to the Black Parade, it gets completely taken out of Gerard Way's hands from the moment it starts.